Then you get angry and it'll all be ruined.
Don't do lizards. Second
I'm
place
just
is my
worried.
chance. Yeah. Oh, we have a game. We have a game. So it's Rookie Undead in match 1 versus Lizardmen. Let's have a look. See what we spun into. Condor Drakes is gone.
Pros and cons here. The dodge will be a bit of a problem, but he doesn't have a full Pachysaurus, does he?
No, he's only got four Sauruses and a Crocs, so he's 2 Saurus down.
We've got block, they don't. A bit. And they also have no tackle. So you should have you should have fun with your ghoulies. Take your hands out your trousers. Yeah, I'm with Sakari on this one. That's unconventional, that build, isn't it?
It is very very brave.
Well, what's he got instead of the full Rangersaurus? More rerolls.
Yeah, he's got an extra reroll.
I'd rather duck a reroll and go for 2 more Saurus, wouldn't you?
Kick the ball defense, receive the ball offense. I'm going to kick. I'm going to kick because I want to find out if he's any good.
Oh, have you got game sounds on, by the way? I was watching a video of you the other day on YouTube. Yes, we have a YouTube channel. And the in-game sounds are awfully quiet.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah.
Sakari says sounds fine. Jaleel, Ciao Bello, how are you doing? Satfield, cheers, buddy. Satfield's forwarded us the full post. I think broadly understand it now, but we'll have a look at that, cheers, man.
Oh, we got fame, excellent. Thank you, Satsfield. How's everyone this fine morning?
Bit cold, isn't it?
It is a little bit, actually.
It's been cold last few days. I was watching Call of Cthulhu last night.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you folks have seen that that stream. Have we got him listed as one of our favourite people?
We have, yes.
On YouTube.
He hasn't got a YouTube.
Where's he listed on here?
It's just KO'd. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? Where's the link then?
What do you mean, where's the link? Link for what?
To Cthulhu.
He hasn't got a YouTube. I'm misunderstanding what you're meaning. As far as I was aware, you told me he hadn't got a YouTube.
Yeah, but you said we've got. No, it doesn't matter.
I thought you meant, do I host him? Yes, I host him. If you meant anything else, then probably no.
I didn't mean hosting, but didn't mean as. But never mind. Do I sound asleep? Jaleel's been mean to me already. I'm not asleep. I've got a Red Bull here. Anyway, Cthulhu, who I'll tell you what, I'll stick a link in the chat. That'd be sensible, wouldn't it?
He's only gone and picked it up. This is well unfair.
Yeah. Anyway, that guy, what I've just linked there, proper good streamer. He does a little bit of Blood Bowl, which is how we stumbled across him. But he also does various other games. The reason I mention it is the guy's absolutely gifted as a streamer. He's hilarious, and the production values on his show are through the roof. I tell you what. If you want a high bar, something that we aspire to, that's it. Very, very good indeed. Hello, Flux Streamer. You all right, mate? Bucket Bong. Hello. I've got a different headset on. Do you think, is this to blame for my accusations of sounding asleep or with a cold, or do I sound different to you?
A little different, but not outrageously so.
As far as I know, I'm not getting a cold. Right, so the game. So we've had a Crocs KO'd. Did he suffer a turnover when I wasn't watching?
No.
So why is the Crocs a million miles away from everybody else?
Because he blitzed with it.
Oh, and he knocked out Wolfric. Fair play. Hello, Lil Baz. You all right, mate? I'm breathing in now through my nose. Just, am I bunged up? It's new headset, folks. I think you're just hearing me through a different microphone. Backdoor Billy. Hello, mate. How you doing? Yeah, I'm with Sakari in this, but blitzing with the Crocs, not a brilliant idea. Not only because it's a failure point, as Sakari points out, but also where he's left himself now. The Crocs is way out the picture, so he's got some work to do to reunite with it. And he's marked up two of the remaining Saurus there to keep them away from it. I mean, he can do it, but he's got to roll lots and lots of dice. It's just inflicting pain on himself.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, Sakari's sitting there on the head. I'm sure why he did it would be because it's his only mighty blow available to him. So that'll be the motivation. But I still think I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, I completely agree. If you're going to do it, block with it on the line of scrimmage, because then if it goes stupid, you can normally block away.
Did you put zombies on the scrimmage or mummies? Or again, it was really
zombies. Zombies. So we got a thrown rock, which
could have got 3 dice then.
Yeah.
I suppose. Yeah. Because that's what you probably want to do, innit?
Yep.
God, Sakari's on fire today. It's almost like we're part of the same mind here. Lil Baz, yes, we were just talking about that before you arrived, mate. I mean, it's not devastating because the wild card is obviously a relatively new concept anyway. I'm not sure I'm crazy about it. It makes the teams listed artificially more appealing, which is a bit arbitrary. Sakari is like the skink whisperer. Yeah, I like it, man. Did you see the message I sent you on Discord with the updated, not Discord, email with the updated bio?
Email. I saw you sent me an email, but I haven't read it.
I figured because you haven't used it, but use it. It's not rewritten what you've put. It's just changed a lot of things that aren't true. I mean, for example, your bio starts off something about we're just starting streaming. It's like 6 months in. It's not really true.
Yeah. Okay.
It also says that you've got a NAF World ranking of 9th, which
no, that's not true.
Well, top 10 would be true, but no, 9th is very specific, and that's not true.
Got one.
Got another one. Oh, this is going fine. Red crosses be nice, but good morning, Maybe. How are you doing? I haven't seen you for a bit, Maybe. Are you well?
Oh, maybe. Good evening. Morning. Morning.
Well, that's not a bad shout. Could you put the skill tables on the learned skills? I can save you a bit of time. Maybe these are both rookie teams, so there'll be nothing. In fact, it might be on because nobody's earned any skills.
Yeah, sorry. There you go.
If you want a Saurus, a Crocs, sorry, if you want all 6 Sauruses and a Crocs, does that drop you to 1 reroll?
It's
Can't
2.
do the maths in my head.
It's 2.
Baz, it is the first game today. Backdoor Billy says, did you see how Jimmy got Lupacked yesterday?
What? No. As in he played Lupac or
Lupac? I don't know. Billy's going to tell us. But leans forward in anticipation. Pedpad, good morning. How are you, buddy?
Okay, right.
Maybe you couldn't possibly have known, mate, so it's a very good question.
Where am I going to put this? Ooh.
Oh, Billy says Jimmy got his team destroyed by Chorfs. Not Lupac playing Chorfs, presumably, just that you mean Lupac in terms of everything was fine and then his team died. So Lupac, last time I looked, he was playing Chaos and quite successfully too.
Yeah, right. If I put the ghoul over here to try and protect if skinks bugger off with a ball, they end up just going this way. So the ghoul may as well, therefore, go and be useful.
Killjoy. Live and let live, mate. He's nice enough fella. That's the thing with streaming. It's subjective, isn't it? It's a bit like music.
Is it worth throwing a reroll at it on turn 2? Oh, yes.
Yes, because he's going to struggle to get the ball back. Oh, right, okay. Lupac played his Chaos against Jimmy's Chorfs. Lupac being 400 TV high. Yeah, because, I mean, Lupac had already got 15 games in the bag, something like that when I last looked. Oh, right, okay. And Lupac's Chaos, who were 400 TV up, murdered Jimmy's Chorfs.
Okay.
Oh, dear. Was everybody still friends afterwards, or did it get a bit feisty? Nobody likes to get the team killed, do they?
And when we say killed, do we mean 1 dead, 1 MNG and stuff, or do we actually mean 3 stat bust retirements?
In the big picture, I don't think Jimmy would be that upset. It's only first week, isn't it?
Yeah.
You wouldn't be even too gutted if you were having to remake a team at this stage. Peaked in the moment, perhaps, but in the big picture, I don't think he'd be that bothered.
Well, he's done well there, hasn't he?
He's done well there. That's annoying. Ooh, Pidpad's handing out information as to what's happening in Orca-Cola. Did I get promoted in the end, Pid? I'm guessing not. Soulforge says with a new wild card, Jimmy was under no illusions he was going to qualify with Chuff, so he wasn't that upset. Good.
Time for something a little bit clever.
Mm.
So that now means that we can chain push the zombie next to the skink, push the skink sideways, and then we can blitz it with the block guy once we resolve that skink problem where the 2 ghouls and then white are guarded by 1 skink. If we get the knockdown, we also can then stand up the zombie and walk backwards a square. If we can't, then we just stand him up.
Nice.
So there we go, we got the knockdown. Oh!
Oh, hello.
There'll be a concession incoming, I suspect.
Oh, Helgen, steady on, mate. Oh, free zombie.
That means we can now start fouling.
Oh, dear. Chance have got one echo around the stadium.
So, where do we want to push this skink, really, is the question here.
Well, intuitively away from the Crocs, but that's actually near the end zone. So, oh, that's skink. Sorry, I meant the one with the ball.
Yeah, right. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4,
So
5.
we're blitzing with Arch XL the white.
Yep. And we're just going to bring one of the ghouls back that's furthest forward, just so we've brought a ghoul back to tag a couple of skinks. I can now blitz the skink and push it next to the Crocs.
That was first kill of the season. Quite right, Baz. That was Helgen, that was. Have you, has folks all seen who's on the team? Have we covered the players, or do you want me to whiz through that?
Yeah, go for it. Do you want to trundle through them all?
Sure thing. Okay, on. Talking about regeneration, we have Zombie Wulfric, who I don't think's here. Puakaltz, who is our new zombie, bit sort of South American looking. Pyro Zombie, Lol Hustler Zombie, 30 Bobface Zombie, by request no less. Helgen Mummy by request. Geeks Wargaming Mummy, McNaughton White, Arch XL White, and then Andy's got 3 ghoulies. Watrix, Murloc Joe, and Zayats. And that completes the lineup. Oh, Pitpad said is Ron and Linda on, by the way.
That's the second person who's done that time. They should be on, I don't know why, but I don't know where they are.
Is Zunkbot on? Because I didn't see any message in Zunkbot either.
It's broken.
Oh, what? Pitpad, I can see by the purple star. Thank you very much indeed for the resub, old bean. We seem to have got some technical issues. Oh, Pedro Jack Anus. You might be on the Kislev team, mate. Let me quickly have a look. No, you're not. Oh, I know. Didn't we have Pedro Jack recently on the Chaos team that's now last season? I'll stick you back on the list, Pedro. Zetti's done. Dinner Boto, hello, buddy. No, it's all right, Pedro. You're not. I think you were stuck on one of last season's teams, mate. I've put you back on the list, though. Gilles asks, why isn't the People's Champion the team? Depends who you mean by People's Champion. As for years, that was Andy's moniker in UK BBL, though we've never really talked about it. Killjoy said Sage has remade his Kislev team 3 times in a day. I'm not surprised, as if you don't get a reasonable start, you might as well start over. And getting a reasonable start with Kislev is
hard,
not a foregone conclusion at all. Baz asked, do we stream on Thursdays? Honestly, Baz, when we came up with the special arrangement with Sage to divvy up the week so we went head-to-head, Thursday was the evening that we gave up. We could stream on Friday nights, but Mrs. Darvo doesn't like it. We could stream on Saturday nights, but Mrs. Darvo doesn't like it. So it's kind of that. So we'll occasionally stream on a Thursday, but only if we get a message from Sage saying he isn't. So that's why. Pedro Jack's drawn a coach whose record is 1-2-17. Didn't you have a game like that, Andy, with the last Chaos lot against a coach with Underworld, or was it?
Yeah,
Underworld?
it was Underworld. Yeah,
who had a really, really bad record, and then he went and kicked the shit out of you, and you ended up drawing 2-2.
Yes.
Yes. So Pedro, good luck, mate. Don't underestimate him. Nuffle can always come up and spoil your Saturday.
No. Bush Ranger says, I thought Andy moniker was the headphone junkie. Well, that's his new moniker.
Well, Wales' national pride.
There's that. Takari Yoshi says, it looks like your opponent's showing the AFK gambit. Well, there is that, of course. I mean, I hope he's not being a bit willfully annoying, because that'd be a shame, especially as he's live to the nation. But
bring up the chat. How's it gone?
Well, he's been a little bit grumbly, I think. But then, is this my inclination just reading it as being grumbly, or is he not? So let's start. I put, good morning, nice to meet you. I don't think we've met before. He says hi. Just to let you know, I'm streaming this one. Then he said, this was a great turn 0, game over already. Well, it wasn't a great turn 0 for him. He had one of his Sauruses knocked out, and he had to use a reroll. Yeah, game over already is a little strong, I think, but never mind. So not sure there's a lot you get to stream. And then when we killed one of his his Sauruses, he said seems fair. So I well fortunate but not unbelievable. And he's put GGHF. And so I just asked him how much he played the game.
And he's walked away. Okay, fantastic.
Yeah,
unfortunately for Pid, have you got your pen handy for the list of band coaches? No, I'll send it to Gav as well. And who do we know in Rebel?
Quite a few people now.
Lots of people. So Condor Drake won't be welcome in any major leagues. Not that he'd probably be that bothered, but just to make sure. So that's Condor Drake. I really hope he hasn't decided he's going to AFK troll us, because that's poor, isn't it? Satterfield, sleep well, old boy. Good seeing you. See Wells, morning. Dr. Nick's trying to decide who wants to play in the next season of OCC. Have you got any particular favourites, Nick? Because with OCC, I tend to play the same team forever until they become unviable. I'm guessing you might be quite new to the world of trolling, because just walking away is not the most effective way to do it. He could press pause or disconnect, then reconnect. Should we tell him, or?
Oh, Satsfield's just linked with the champ ladder rules. Yeah, I'll go there. Let's have a look.
Killjoy guesses is out tabbing out to watch Pornhub. Well, if you haven't got two monitors, I suppose. Svarho, it is Champion Ladder, mate. This is the new season that began on Wednesday morning, and this is Andy's first assault into season 11.
Yeah, indeed. Right.
Oh, and I forgot to say hello to Kath in all the excitement. Kath, hello, Flower. How are you doing? To be honest, Svarho, you must have done now what 400 Champ Ladder games in the last 6 months, something of that order.
Oh,
it's hundreds, and I can count on the fingers of one hand that this has happened.
Yeah, it's rare.
And most of them were just the same guy. How is Mies? I wonder if he's actually competing this season. So most people aren't idiots, you know.
No.
I mean, he might have come back. He might be fine now. It just might have been a moment's fit of peak, you know.
Well. If not, we just get to score and we have a 6-0 win at the start of the things. It's alright, isn't it?
Quite right, Blackburn. Oh, Kath, you poor lamb. Kath's off to work and it's Christmas.
What? Where the hell does she live in the world? It's not Christmas yet.
The build-up, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, he actually has fucked off. Excellent. What a guy. Let's give him the credit. Maybe his doorbell's gone, and he, in such a fit of excitement, that his favourite parcel he's been waiting for a long time has turned up. He's ran downstairs, and it was the milkman. And now he's having to tell the milkman to go away. Or he's had to put the milk in the fridge and then come back, and he's not as excited, so he's having to slowly wander around downstairs. Or maybe he lives in a really big house. I mean, there's all those things, isn't there? There could be.
Well, would anybody like to guess other possible explanations? I mean, I'd like to go with had a bad prawn vindaloo, and so has had to go and deal with that.
Maybe he got a stroke. Oof. Wow, Killjoy, that's not happy. Maybe he died at his computer. Can we have some positive stories? Come on, this is an opportunity for everyone.
It's a bit gloomy, fellas. A bit dark.
Yeah. Come on, let's have some. Where might our opponent be? Where might he be? I mean, this is an opportunity to tell stories. So clearly, I'd be good at it.
You see, now you've said where might he be, I'm picturing a lad in a red and white stripy shirt with round glasses on and a woolly hat.
Ponder the following: Elven Union team 4 games in, most star player points lineman. Well, someone could hit the same MVP 4 times, Pip-Pad.
That's not ideal, is it, Pidders?
It's not, no.
Domin, hello, mate. How you doing?
A homeless kitty just turned up in his lap. He fell in love with it and he's taking it to the vet. Well, is he living in some sort of open air environment, Kath? So cats just rain randomly onto you? Oh, well, right, well, it's turn 6, we'll score, so that gives us an opportunity to score every 2 turns, so this could be...
Buggered off! He's scarpered.
Run away!
Well remembered.
It's the only one I know.
more I think about, I'm not sure I'm crazy about that 8 wildcard rule. I mean, it's like aging. You know, it's something that I'm generally not for. Haha, see what I did there. But it doesn't make me furious. But I don't think it's an improvement. Sid, good morning. Hello, buddy. It depends which eight teams happen to be that season, though, Pid. I mean, if next season it's Dwarf, Chorf, Chaos, Wood Elf, etc., it depends how deliberately they rotate them, whether they weight them towards underrepresented teams, for example. But if they make it that way, featuring the underrepresented teams, hypothetically, then if you're playing one of the popular teams like Chaos, you actually get an easier ride if you qualify because there's not another Chaos team that's going to knack you. There's going to be more slightly hopeless teams.
Yeah, I genuinely don't know. I haven't pondered it some more. I like the idea of knowing which teams qualify. That does help. Then does it? I don't know.
I don't think it's enormous. I just don't. I didn't read it and think, oh, good. It's.
Yeah, do you know, all it's done is it's gone back to how it was 3 seasons ago, where it was just top player from each race, and then they've just be top. So if you want to play Chaos, be top. Then you know where you stand, and the shifting sands of fate can't now hurt you. That, oh, I was second place Chaos, but then someone jumped ahead of me, and now I'm now second place Skaven's just jumped ahead of second place Chaos. You know what the qualification rules are. They're like set in stone. So
but
from that point, it's
season,
good.
That was proper good viewing. That scenario you've just described. That was very exciting.
It was, yeah. Bring it back.
Yeah, Jelliel's right that you get a team like 132nd placed vampires getting in TV 1200 and just get knocked out automatically in the first round because they're terrible.
Yeah, well, they clearly are changing the rules, and I like the fact that they're changing the rules because it does keep it fresh. Whether the rule change is a good idea, I don't know, but let's go with the basis that they've changed it, and we should just try the different changes.
Meh.
And it'd be nice to see more people play Elven Union, for example, because you don't get to see Pro Elves. I think have we actually ever spun into Pro Elves?
I want to say no. Then you don't see many Pro Elves in the Perpetual Leagues either. Are Pro Elves just not all that appealing? You know.
This is like a really slow game. It's like playing someone. We have to treat this game like we're just playing someone who's slow.
It's like playing Tapestry, for example. Yeah, fine.
And we've got the advantage. We know what the board is going to look like at the end of the turn.
Morning, Froggy.
Oh, he's back. He's back. He's just selected stuff.
Oh, welcome back. Stop poking him. Stop it.
would say Vilnic, change for change. I don't think it was change for change's sake. I suspect it was changed just to see if we could improve things. If it's proving massively unpopular or it doesn't work, we'll change it back. It's only one season. They haven't said these are the rules forever. We just said these are the rules this season.
Butcho, morning. It is. Was this? What? Why is this Dode's doing? Is it Dode's doing? Do you know that? Or was that just a guess? Genuine question.
It is massively unpopular. Look at Discord. I'm not in well, I'm not in that Discord, so I can't.
Which one?
The one for the Champ Ladder, I don't think.
Oh, right, okay. Right, so it's all the admins except VGP. So this isn't Dode just making a gesture of his left hand just to upset people, is it? I'll ask him about it.
Yeah, we'll talk to him.
Gruff.
We'll ask. Morning, Gruff. Gruff, I'm not sure you're aware. You died on Tuesday evening. You got hit by a light. In fact, it was Wednesday morning. You got hit by a lightning bolt, and that was it. Dead.
Was he out playing golf or? Was Gruff agility goat?
Yes.
Should probably put Gruff back on the list then, eh?
Yeah. Right, we're just going to mark up that.
Unless he doesn't want to be on the list, of course. Could be that.
Well, there is that, of course, yeah.
Could be.
Go on! Yes!
Ooh, got another one. Oh dear. I hope this doesn't drive me off for another wank. That'll be another extra 5 minutes, won't it?
Probably longer. Yeah, it takes longer.
It'll be fine. God.
Oh, we didn't pick it up.
So you've got a nice little cluster of ghoulies there.
Yes.
They're discussing what we're going to have for tea, lads.
I don't know. Do you know what? Yeah, I don't know if everyone's seen this morning, but I went and got a cafetiere. So I've got a big pot of coffee. Do you know why? My missus has abandoned me this morning. Completely just abandoned me.
Wait, you mean she's had the audacity to go out whilst you play video games for 7 hours on the bounce? God. Honestly, some girls, they don't know how lucky they are, do they? Sure.
Well, maybe I hadn't considered it from that angle. We're world famous now. We're known about in at least 4 different countries.
Norway, Sweden, Wales, and Australia.
Yep. I've actually got my Norway top on today.
Have you?
I do. This is when I went to the World Championships. well, the Euro Bowl, I swapped my top, you know, like they do in the football, and I swapped it with one of the Norway team. So he's got my Andy Devo top, and I've got his. So this is a proud Norwegian top, and I thought I'll put it on because I'm playing Blood Bowl.
I still think you need to get Scud's artwork on a T-shirt, mate.
Yes. Speaking of tops, did I give your brother? Yes, I did. Lol Hustler says, do I have enough milk? Well, I do like a latte, so yes. Do you know what he says? How come I'm almost married and Zunk is single? Because Zunk doesn't want to get married because women are hard work. I've really landed on my feet with this one.
I don't want to live with one. I've had too many living girlfriends. They just basically do your head in. I mean, by contrast, you're playing Blood Bowl for 7 hours today. So Ava's gone out, and she probably didn't give you a hard time about it, I'm guessing.
No, she didn't know.
Okay. Well, by contrast, I used to live with a girl that maybe about 10 o'clock of the night, she'd start reading. And you couldn't go and bother her or anything like that. So in the same room, I'd pop on Football Manager. And she'd start bitching and griping. It was, you playing Championship wanker again. And it's like, you're reading a book. What do you want me to do? Sit at the end of the bed and watch you read? Because you don't want to talk about what you're reading. You know, it's just basically miserable. Geeks morning. Yeah, it did about it.
Oh dear. Right, so
That actually, no, that's a good question. Killjoy asks. Is where is the Isauron? Andrew, don't ignore the question.
Shouldn't have
Don't
blitzed
like
that one.
it. What have you done with the Isauron?
It's off for cleaning. No, honestly, it blows cold air at me, and I'm not sure I like it very much.
Point it the other way.
You can't see it.
Pedro says she sounds like a keeper. Actually, what happened, Pedro, is we went to a dinner party with a couple of pals, and one of the other folks was remembered a holiday we went on as a foursome, but not with this current girlfriend. I didn't say a thing. It was a short, 30 seconds. That was a good holiday, wasn't it, kind of thing. And she had a right cob on, sort of real sort of silky stuff. Got home and she starts packing. So I just let her get on with it. And then she sort of storms in the room and starts chuntering away. And I basically said, no, you carry on, pet. I'm off going to go and see Paul. Try and be moved out by the time I get back. See you Monday, or rather, hopefully not. So, yeah. Baz, yeah, exactly. I can't remember how many girls I've actually gone out with. I don't know, 15. Lived with 5 of them, and I wouldn't rule it out, but I guess in my 20s, if I wasn't going out with somebody, it would be an active thing on the agenda. Find girlfriend. These days, if the one falls into my lap, great. If it doesn't, never mind. Funnily enough, Killjoy, she really did have terrible arthritis. This is a visual joke, but you get what I mean. She had a lot of great qualities in that sort of area, but she was just a complete rat bag.
And Lol Hustler, congratulations. Where are you getting married? I don't mean the exact location, I just mean general place.
That's lovely news, Hustler, and hopefully it's to a nice girl. who appreciate you and all that sort of thing, because that can happen. Bushranger. I mean, you're talking now top end there, mate. Top end. I'd certainly, obviously, if I got a call from Kelly and saying, "How about it?" Yep. Hello again, Froggy. I said hello earlier. You're right.
Oh dear, it's just making this game run a little slow, isn't it?
Has he gone off again?
Yeah, he never came back.
Oh, I thought he did come back. That he was moving around.
Yeah, then he went away again.
Pid, I wasn't kidding, by the way. If you got the pen for the ban list. Nibs, don't think we've spoken before. Nice to make your acquaintance. Nibs says, all women are crazy, all men are crazy, just in a more logical way. You just have to find someone who's crazy meshes well with your own. Oh, that's very deep. Well done. Yeah, okay. Who can argue with that? Oh, there you go, Pid. Zunkbot has finally caught up. Thank you very much, Pidpad.
That is proper behind the times, isn't it? Yeah, it looks like the bot's up and running. I don't know what's happened to it. So anyone else who's wanting to get their name on the screen, there you go. It now works.
Oh, Frogman, you fill your boots, mate. I get 1 cent every time you use that. That's why I haven't seen Matto for a bit. He's out busy earning, paying my fees, my royalties. You see, I mean, again, I don't want to dwell on this topic as Lol Hustler's in a happy situation. He's getting married, but I've been in a position before where I've got the impression that sometimes girls just want to get pregnant, and so they've got some sort of financial hook in you, which sounds terrible, but I've been there, folks. I've been there. Even to the extent of making it up. Lol Hustler says now she hates kids. Well, good work, mate, that you've checked that out. But then some men like children. I know Gav Coleman's got children. I think he's quite fond of them. Didn't you say once that you quite wanted children, Andy?
Yeah, for my sins.
Oh, see who else has got kids and they're okay.
Ah, good.
Yeah, it's wise words, Nibs, this day and age. Yeah. I'm just going to go and do a Condor, Andy, and I don't mean I'm off for a wank. I'm going to make a cup of tea, so see you in about 30 seconds.
Okay.
By the way, Frogman as top meme meister at the moment in the audience. Can we make doing a Condor a thing? Can we get that off the ground? Hello, Mayo. How you doing? So, people wandering off is doing a Condor. Got it.
Nibs, I know some people like that. It's like a child replacement service, isn't it, having a dog? They still create the same amount of shit, but everything else is alright. Super duper noob, good morning. Why are we playing them? Because I'm basically going to go through all 24 teams with a few exceptions over every single season of Champ Ladder. Because I get criticised for playing the same team. So we play a different team, and then I get criticised. It's not fair, is it? It's just not fair. Good morning, Ali. How are you? What are you doing up? It's 10:40 in the morning on a Saturday. What the fuck? Did all the pubs in Glasgow shut? Sky Blue Monty, good morning. Enjoy the tournament. What tournament? Undead are boring as fuck. Well, wait until we have a frenzy ghoul and another frenzy ghoul and probably a third frenzy ghoul, and then see if they're still boring. Pedro didn't say anything at all. Fish for fat. Yep, there's lots of chaos on the border right now. Oh, okay. You're getting an early start, Ali. Or I suppose if you're Scottish, that's a late start, isn't it? Commiserations. Takari, wow. 4:40 AM. I'm sure I can guess roughly whereabouts you're from. Am I going to feed some TDs to a mummy? I wasn't actually. I was just going to try and score every 2 turns. Level both the whites, maybe level a ghoul. That's probably what I was going to try and do. Hoping that the mummies might cause casualties just generally by blocking.
And we're back.
Welcome back. Right, so we need another assist here. Because this white's on 5 points, so he just needs a casualty.
Oh, close. Oh, good question, Baz. Andy, who is the right elf at the minute?
The white that's furthest forward, because he's on, star play events 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 3 more assists.
You've got them the wrong way around, mate. Arch Excel's the most furthest forward white, and he's on 0.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm trying to score with the other one.
Yeah, fine. It's possible, Baz. Possible. Oh.
Yeah, I know. Oh well.
No. Oh, man. Denied. Good news is, I think you might be all right.
Yeah, it's just we just missed out on a touchdown now, so that's actually 6 points. 3 extra points we've lost, and we've used a reroll to not get them. So I've only got 1 reroll left. Not great. Not great.
You always managed to find the positives in a dire situation.
Who was it? I was trying to beat someone like 5-0 the other day, and it just went no. And the dice just kept refusing to cooperate. I can't remember who it was, but oh well. Oh dear, Pedro. Well, at least you're actually having a proper game.
Wonder how our other favourite troller, Meese, would get on playing Condor. Because Meese is very sensitive if you take more than 1 minute to make all your moves.
Oh God, do you think they'd melt down, wouldn't they?
It would be like some sort of supernova. You know, a black hole is created. That could happen, couldn't it? Oh, Mayo won 5-0 the other day. What with, bud? Bazas, any other well-known coaches chosen Undead? Who's the competition? Too early to tell yet, really. Certainly haven't talked to anybody and found out. Lupac seems to be doing chaos. It's not exactly news, I suppose, but there you go. 5-0 with Dark Elves is still a pretty good result, Mario. I don't think I've ever won 5-0.
No, because at 2-0, when you're definitely going to win 2-0, you shut up shop and just take the 2-0, don't you? So you more regularly will win 2-0. You won't do what...
It's more I don't play Dark Elves or any agility teams. Yeah, Dom and Lupac's been on daytimes this week. Let me rephrase, Vilnich. Lupac is playing as Chaos. There you go. That's just objectively, factually it.
Go on!
Oh, got one. Was that Helgen again?
It was, yeah, he's just outright killed him.
He could level, couldn't he?
He could, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, Ducky, but I mean, Andy's played loads of Chaos and Champ Ladder. Getting concessions isn't something that happens very often, and I'm not saying that in any way to make a point. It genuinely, I don't remember many of the games being a concession early on. Oh, really?
That's just annoying. Oh well.
Oh, Chicksill covering himself in glory there. Oh.
Yeah, Daneri unfortunately is. He is indeed AFK. He's been AFK since about turn 4, 5, when he had a bit of a sulk.
It was when you Saurus, wasn't it?
Yeah.
In turn, about 4 or 5. And Dinar, hello, mate. How you doing? Hello, Wormthrax. That's a good question. Wormthrax asked, "Where's this guy's Saurus sat?" Well, he only had 4, which was a bold move. One of them was knocked out. Actually, 2 of them are knocked out, and one of them's dead. And then the other one's on the floor, keeping Geeks Wargaming the Mummy company.
Yeah, very bold.
Clearly a new player. He's not going to get very far because this AFK trolling stuff, it's poor, isn't it?
Yeah, he must be new, and it's the sort of person that
No, he
this.
must be a fucking kid, is what he must be.
Well, yeah, there's that, but he won't be in the community 6 months later, because in 6 months' time he'll get annoyed that he loses all the time, won't have got any better because he isn't going to improve, and will just not be here. So it's a bit of a shame we've got to put up with him for the next. Oh, that's going to be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 minutes plus my turns, but oh well.
That'll be fine. Huanshi, good morning, buddy. How you
Oh,
doing?
he's going to Vienna. Ooh. Okay, Heinshi, what's the tournament? Can you link it? And what team are you going to play as? Oh, and good morning.
Hello, Ali. You right, mate? If we can be bothered, though, Dino, I mean, all you got to do is get in touch with the admins and report him, and that gets him perma-banned anyway, doesn't it?
Yep.
Tell you what, because we've got plenty of time, I'll just drop VGP a quick note.
There we go.
There we go. Just got in touch with VGP, so... Yeah, I've had me. I've done my Condor now, Ali. Oilensis, good morning, and that's 6 cents I get there. Thank you very much. 12.
Oh dear. Gilio. Yeah, I've actually just put 2 players on for sale in the UKBL transfer market. Block Guard, Mighty Blow, Chaos Warrior with a move bust, and Edge 4, Strength 4, Block Beastmen with a move bust, both up for trade, or I'd sell the Beastmen for 300k.
What, Vilnich? Mid-70s New York-based rockers widely attributed to inventing punk? Of course I am familiar with the Ramones, Vilnich. Why do you ask? Isn't everyone? Aren't they all dead as well, the Ramones? That they all seem to, like, snuff it at 50. Oh, it's just showing your age there, son. Careful. To ask, I said widely attributed, which is true. They are. Whether it's actually true, bit subjective. Depends who you ask, really. I mean, if you ask Mark McLaren, you'd get a different answer, wouldn't you? Yeah, he did, Vilnich. Yeah, absolutely. In fact, you've got to put together, what Pete Waterman later did, and then I suppose these days Simon Cowell and Louis Walsh and all that. Really, it was old Malcolm. He got the format. Before that, even though, I mean, the Monkees were basically a boy band that were just cynically put together to try and come up with something to mimic the success of the Beatles, wasn't it? So were the Monkees the first, artificially created boy band? Spuddy, good morning. Oh, mate, Spuddy, this one's a classic, bud. This one's a classic. I have killed 2 lizards, though, which is nice. But unfortunately, the first one of those threw our opponent into a fit of pique, and he's gone off for a wank.
Or gone to open a parcel, depending on what your actual take on things is. I am just going to draw everyone's attention to this, which is our YouTube channel. So if you want to see any of the games again, they are uploaded all there, and you can watch them for free. If you like them, subscribe. I tend to upload stuff at least 3 times a week, so if you want to watch stuff at work when you've got something better to be doing, it's a good place to watch them.
Probably wouldn't watch the replay of this one, though.
Well, no.
Probably not.
And also,
it's not going to be a big hit, this one, is it?
It's not really, no. And also, if you guys have got Facebook, I also post on there, which you're welcome to go and like and follow, and that gets you access to knowing when all the games are going to happen. So if you want to see extra sort of bonus streams and you don't want to miss out, that's the place to go and check them out. Lady Killjoy, is that you watching it 40 times? Oh, there's something else I need to link. I do need to link this, and that is, if you want to see just more than just sort of my torso, I can link you to this video here.
Whoa.
Hang on a second. Hang on. Let me finish that sentence. Let me finish that sentence. And I did a Tactica guide on tabletop, which is that video there, which is from Geeks Wargaming, and it got uploaded last night. And it's all about sort of tabletop positioning, so and how to play at tabletop. So there's lots of links. If you like stuff, go check out the links, especially because there's fuck all going on right now.
Giovanni, I love that theory. So here's what really happened, Andy. Condor Drake was in Vietnam and had a passionate love affair with another soldier before losing contact with each other. 50 years later, they both just realised how social media works and have reconnected. The other guy, let's call him Billy, just showed up at his door now unexpectedly, and they're having old man sex on the floor. It could happen. It's as plausible an explanation as we've heard, isn't it?
Well, in the absence of anything more factual, that's what happened.
If he does come back, you'll just have to say hi to Billy, by the way.
Oh dear.
Well, it's 2017, you know. All floats your boat, isn't it? Oh, Ali, that's an enduring image you're just painting in countless minds there. That can never be unseen, mate. Ugh.
Oh, play whack a skink. Okay, let's do this.
I'm seeing the play forming up here. McNaughton, McNaughton passes to Arch Excel. Arch Excel for the touchdown.
I'm setting up as many blocks as possible, really.
Oh, yeah, why not? Lol Hustler is writing his thesis as he's watching. Anyone will contribute with some quotes. What's the thesis on, mate?
There's your 2 dice.
What do you think the team colour, by the way? Does it work? I went for something distinctive in case we face another Undead team.
I quite like it, actually. Yeah, quite like it.
I think Undead are one of the teams a little like Chaos insofar as if you choose a strip that looks nice, like maybe some variation of black, but then you play another opponent with a similarly but not necessarily identical covered team, it's sometimes difficult to tell the zombies apart, etc.
Yes.
Right, Lolhurst's thesis is on motivational factors behind choosing to study online degrees over on-site degrees. Is it cheaper? Apart from that, I'm not seeing a lot of advantages, really. Because, I mean, going on site is it's good fun at a university.
Yeah, I actually did remote. Well, I say remote learning. I didn't live on site when I went to do my university degree. I chose to travel there every day, and honestly, it was one of my biggest regrets ever because there was, in a class of, I don't know, 40, 50 people, there were 4 of us that chose to travel in, do the lecture, and then went home again. And we missed out on so much extra stuff. And after about 6 months,
For that, read sex. Sorry, mate.
and after about sort of 6 months or so, I really didn't really know anyone else other than the 4 people who travelled in, and it was just not very good. And I would never. If I could change something in life, I would have stayed there. Not forever, of course. Just.
I went to university in Newcastle. Oh, it's great.
Anyone want to hear the story about Meadowhall again? Because I reckon I could probably just rustle that one up.
Oh, that was all right. What you said there, that was quite good.
Was it? Oh, okay, yes. But it was cheaper. It definitely was cheaper. £5 a day on a train. Way cheaper than 40 quid a month, a week for student digs. Oh well. Oh well.
So we've talked about the players on the team. We've talked about the strip. How are you liking Undead so far? Although this is obviously not that much of a test.
Yeah.
Ashbourne, no, Condor Drake and his esteemed opponent isn't going to make a play because he went AFK in turn 4 after Andy killed a Saurus. So, no, pretty confident this is going to be it. And it's partly out of principle that we're not going to concede, but partly because can't concede, can you?
1, 2, 3. No.
Nearly done. Oh, Bobface, I don't think you were here when we went through the team sheet. You have your wish, my friend. A lineman type thing. You are a zombie, number 5 on this team. Ashbourne, exactly that. Yes, he did. Yes, exactly that. Oh, Tom Joy. I don't know. Newcastle were a bit better against West Brom the other day, but I want to go. I think it'll be 4-1 Chelsea, I'm afraid.
Thank you, Killjoy. Thank you very kindly.
Cheers, Killjoy.
Oh dear.
Still waiting to find out if Foxy Amanda Dudar is going to buy Newcastle United off Fat Mike.
Didn't he reject it?
They offered him 300 million reportedly, and reportedly that was rejected. But it's ballpark what he wants. I reckon they're about there. That's the problem Newcastle's got, is that they just haven't been funded. The only saving grace is that the manager's way better than the squad or Mike Ashley deserve. So, there's reason for hope. At least Rafa's got them trying usually. But if you look at the squad, there's not many players there that other teams would look at and go, "Oh, I wish they played for us."
Ashbourne, thank you kindly. What is that little little face? Let's mouse over it, because I don't know what it does.
Forehead.
Oh, okay.
Not altogether sure, Baz. It's I'm sure it's reported somewhere, but she's brokering it partly with her own cash, but also partly with some Middle Eastern oil dude. Wow, Pedro, I think Newcastle's net spend this summer was 20 million, which puts them pretty low down the list of net spending teams, mate. And considering the state the squad was in after last season, 20 million really is a drop in the ocean.
Well, they get that more than that. They'll get more than that, or as much as that, just for their Premier League placing position, let alone the TV rights money they get.
Oh, there's loads of stuff wrong with how Mike Ashley runs that football team, but that's It's not worth going into now. It's well documented what
Well,
a bell MD is.
he just makes money out of it, doesn't he?
Um,
It must
Look,
make money.
he gave Freddie Shepherd something like 140 million, and then he's put another 100 million in early on just to get rid of a load of pressing debt because Freddie Shepherd had bought. I mean, when they sold the club, they were still playing for Mike Lowen, who hadn't been at the team for at the club for 4 years. So no, it's stuff like there is no advertising revenue because it's all just Sports Direct and they don't pay for it. For example, I don't think there's a lot of corporate venue. Oh, it's a reroll, all right.
Yeah. It's a shame this coach hasn't had the decency just to quit.
Well, he's one of those special people. Yeah, Tom, you're absolutely right. Lascelles has certainly been best centre half by a country mile, and him being out's not helped. But at the other end of the pitch, Yosselu, we bought as oh God, we haven't got any fit strikers, isn't really setting the world on fire. I mean, to the extent that he came on the pitch against West Brom at the kickoff, and immediately the chance of Mitrovic started going up. And I mean, Mitrovic, although he tries hard, isn't the world's greatest at sticking the ball in the back of the net either. So they've got some players with some quality. I think Matt Ritchie's earns his money. John Joe Shelby, when he's in the right frame of mind, can't half pick a pass out. You rightly mentioned Lascelles as quality. But Rafa's got the team playing, I think, to pretty much close to the best of their ability, but they're just not that good. But then they were cheap,
Yeah. Sorry, stream. I'm just warming my hands up because it's a little cold in this room for some reason. I think Mrs. Davo decided not to bother to turn the heating on.
Good morning. How the devil are you?
So I know Zunk can't hear me, but I know you guys can.
You're up late, are you, mate?
Brrr. I actually can't read the chat from here either. What's everyone saying? He's now here for some Zunk and Andy. Oh, fantastic. Hello, Bike Aches.
What are you doing over there, then?
I was warming my hands up because it's a bit cold.
On what?
Fan heater, I've just got it blowing fan at me.
Do you look at your electricity bill ever? Fan heater? Jesus. You'd be... Honestly, mate, it's cheaper getting a stack of 20s and setting fire to than warm your hands over that.
Well, I don't have one of those smart meters, so I can't tell. Ignorance is bliss.
You want the smart meter, mate? I've had the heating on because it's been cold. And, oh, God, the smart meter's been going mad. Right, I'll go.
Indeed.
So, Archexcel's scoring, is he?
Yeah, I want him to score. I'm just... You think with 3 full minutes worth of time I'd have worked out what I'm going to do by now.
Crack on. Hello, Yeti. Yeah, it is only 3-0. It would have been maybe 5, but for a mixture of tripwire and can't pick the ball up.
Yes!
Oh,
Go on.
fantastic. Go on. Geeks, congratulations. Geeks, you remember me, by the way. I don't think we've ever done singing on the screen, Monty. Do you sing on yours much? I think it's probably not a good idea. I haven't seen you sing, Monty. I'll have to pay attention. What you Annie, you're talking about what skill to take on the first level up on the white? It almost certainly Mighty Blow, just guessing.
Yeah. I'd probably go Mighty Blow on both. And then guard on one, tackle on the other. Yeah. And then tackle and guard. So they both end up at the same point, but just slightly different variations of how to get there.
So you build them basically the same way as you would a killer goat, except slipping guard in, because you would start off with a block already, I guess. I mean, you could, if you're really showing off, go for Juggernaut or Pro, but then you're light on guard on an undead team if you don't take it on the whites. That's both whites, both mummies as a minimum.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they all need it. I'm also considering, and this is going to be really controversial, getting piling on both of the mummies. Not to go, oh, I'll pile on every turn, but you know when you've broken armor on I don't know, like a Black Orc or a Chaos Warrior or something, you've not used Mighty Blow, and then I'll just pile on, because 50% of the time when you haven't knocked them out, if you've not used Mighty Blow on the injury, you'll remove them from the pitch, so it's worth it.
Well, look at Crimson Fox's Chaos team that was basically one killer goat, one not particularly impressive ball handling goat, but the key USP of it is he had 4 warriors all with block, guard, claw, mighty blow, and piling on. No stand firm, no grab, piling on.
Yeah. Yeah. So the mummies will probably go Mighty Blow. Oh, well, sorry, Mighty Blow. Guard at 6, then piling on, and then stand firm, then grab.
Yeah. Well, I mean, unless you roll in doubles, there's not an endless list of skills you want for mummies. Guard's the big one.
Yeah.
Grab and stand firm are both helpful, but then where'd you go? So.
Yep.
Monty says, when do they take leap? As soon as they roll a double, mate. As soon as they roll a double.
Yeah.
Could take jump up. No, you wouldn't take jump up on an agility 1 player, would you?
No. Well, you could if you took piling on, more just so you can get them back on their feet again. But you wouldn't do jump. Oh yeah. I mean, let's say I'm rolling 3 doubles on a player or something.
Like normal.
Yeah. You could get leap on a Minotaur, because you could get agility, very long legs, and leap. That wouldn't be insane. You'd leap on a 3+.
I wouldn't like to try and.
Wouldn't like to what? Sorry.
I wouldn't like to try and defend that choice. I'd stop throwing blocks. I'd just move that skink and score. This skink is invincible. Tell you what, have another go. Oh, man. Hello, and Hurts. You right, mate?
Wow. That skink I don't even know. How many dice was that?
30. 50. I don't know. Lots. Oh, he's taking the piss now. Just score. Yay!
Let's see if he comes back.
Why would he?
I think he's probably physically not here, and isn't even aware.
He's probably making Bob a cup of tea afterwards. Billy, sorry.
Indeed. Right, I'm going to go and put the milk in the fridge because I don't want it to go off. So I'll be back in just a second. See you.
Oh, Monty, I don't know if you hosted us just then, mate. If we didn't say anything, Zunkbox seems to be buggered today. So if you did, thanks very much. And if you didn't, nick us. God, feels like we've played 2 games already. I tell you what, folks, thanks for sticking around to watch this. And it's not very exciting viewing, is it? Tom, Zunkbot. No, Zunkbot is... well, you know what Zunkbot is. That's true, Monty. That is true. Oh, no, I hope Andy comes back soon. Why is the counter not ended? That's weird.
There we go.
That's good timing. I think I'd just accept the defence you've set up there, mate.
Yes. Oh dear. Still more interesting than a lot of streamers. Well, thanks very much, Lil Waz.
Landed quick.
I think he just pressed end turn, I think.
What, so he'd been sitting here the whole time as well?
I think so. Let's hope so. Oh dear.
Yes, well, maybe Billy's gone back home now. Oh, McNaughton got the MVP.
Oh, that's good. Both whites
That's
levelled
good.
then.
Well, the whites are probably top of the list for who you want to level at this stage.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Whites and Mummies are the two top. They're the 4 players, aren't they? So team roster. Right. McNaughton and Arch XL. Good luck, gentlemen.
I'm seeing double sixes, but don't take them. Actually, if you got a double on a white, I'd take jump up. Would you take jump up on a double on a white? Dodge, jump up.
I don't know. Early doors, I'm just going to take the double mighty blow. So I've gone I've gone full greed on here. We've got 4 mighty blow on the team now. Let's have another one.
Well, when we were looking at the chaos teams that were tussling for